Thank you for stopping in here and everything like that. I just got to work. I'm not late. I don't start till 10, but I was hoping to be here already and just chilling in the parking lot and stuff like that. Well, we talked and everything like that. So, thank you everyone for coming in. Um, I got my breakfast this morning. Stopped over at 7-Eleven. It's like a typical, you know. Um, so basically, I got my Bing energy drink. I like this one. It's Radical Skedaddle. Um, tastes like Skittles, but the not the Skittles that's gonna kill you type Skittles, because this is keto friendly and stuff. So yeah. Although I'm not really into keto right now because I'm gonna eat some donuts for breakfast. Anyways, well, I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Thank you guys so much for coming on here. Um, I know it's like super early and everything like that and stuff, but um, I just wanted to talk a little bit about, like, how our weekend was and everything like that. Last time we had talked was on Friday, and I had gotten my booster shot and everything like that. So we'll start off with that. Um, Everything was good. I went to work. I did my half day and everything like that on that Friday. Got the booster shot. A little bit sore on my arm. It wasn't until when I went to bed that all of a sudden I got the body aches and the chills, and I had that just for one full day and stuff like that. So that's why I didn't really want to go and do too much or anything like that. So um, I kind of laid low and did nothing. And then the arm is still a little bit sore because it has like that ball, like that little like lump and stuff like that from where they give you the injection. And then like underneath the arm, I always get that one swollen lymph node and stuff. So yeah, so we got that going on. But other than that, I'm good. Starting off Monday, um, a little bit running behind, but not totally too bad and everything like that. I'm gonna try and see if I can put this here. Oh, sorry, you guys are gonna see. Okay, there. That seems a little bit better for me and stuff like that. So hopefully it's not too totally bad and everything. I didn't get a chance to put it on my tripod or anything like that today. So we're just gonna kind of just chill. I got my breakfast of Champions, which is my cinnamon donuts and stuff. But I also had it's like a Monterey chicken roller, and that was really good and stuff. So yeah. So anyways, I hope everybody is having a blessed day. I know it's like super early and everything like that, so I don't really expect totally too many people coming on in here and stuff like that. But this is my day. This is my morning routine and everything like that. When I come back off of Friday, start my weekend. Usually we like to take little Ladybug out and run her around and everything like that, but we really didn't get a chance to do our adventure with Ladybug, so y'all got to see a cute video of her and stuff doing her thing. So anyways, yeah, so the plan for this week, we're planning on doing a group pool on Saturday. I'm still trying to figure out where I want to go. I'm not sure if I want to go to Yamava or if I want to go to Pachanga and do that. So that's still up in the air. I think I'll probably figure it out on Saturday, depending on if I want to drive an hour or if I want to just drive a 25-minute drive. So we got that going on. Sunday, We're gonna go for a walk, but we're not gonna take Ladybug with us because one, she's where we're gonna be going, she can't go. We're gonna try and do downtown Disney and walk around there and just kind of show you around and stuff like that. Maybe find something to eat over there and do like a little taste testing, stuff like that. Anyways, if you guys have any comments that you guys want to see for the channel, if you guys are watching this later, hi David H, how are you? Watching you and Price is Right. Okay, so yeah, I believe it's just $13 for the ones that were on the last one. So you and Doris were the only ones that came in on the last one, and if they were on the prior, then they would be $14. So you could send that just before Friday. You're totally good and everything like that. Thank you so much for asking. I will be putting a post in the community board about it with a link and everything. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze. But yeah, we'll be going and we'll be doing the group pool on this Saturday. Depending on if I drive out to Pachanga, I might do it a little bit later just because I have to drive an hour to get out there and everything like that. So yeah, but so we're just chilling and everything like that. So this is like, I work Monday through Friday. I normally do 10 to 6:30 and everything like that. So on Saturday, I wasn't feeling totally too good, but I started feeling better. Sunday was fine and everything like that. And then that's when I did the live trying to do the whole chumba. Oh, okay, you got the COVID booster. You didn't feel good for a day also. Yeah, and it's so weird because I have this. Hi, good morning, Doris. Like when I go to lift my arm and everything like that, it's not so necessarily sore up top, it's underneath my arm. It's like and it did that the last 2 times and stuff like that. And it's like a lymph node or something. I'm not really sure, but I get this weird ball. And they say it's normal, so I don't really worry about it because it does go away and everything. But yeah. So I'm gonna eat my donut, so I'm sorry. So yeah, it's already sunny out. According to my car, it says it's 80 degrees. It's supposed to be 98 today. I'm really hoping that I won't be in shipping today just because my arm is sore and stuff. So I'm hoping I'm going to be indoors this week. But other than that, of course, I want to plan on having an awesome week and stuff. I feel like a lot of it is our mindset into starting the work week and everything like that, you know. I work at a medical warehouse. So I am a quality control person. And so I make sure that everything is correct as far as all the lot numbers and expiration dates. And I make sure that everything is in the box that it's supposed to be in the box. So yeah, and we do all kinds of stuff. They do clinical trials, you name it. They've done COVID stuff and everything like that. So yeah, but so that's what I do. It's never boring. It's always crazy. And yes, there is always drama. So yeah. I think no matter where you go in a work, whatever type of company, there's always something. There's always some kind of drama going on. But yeah. But other than that, So for the weekend, on Saturday, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our group pool. On Sunday, I'm planning on doing walking down downtown Disney and stuff like that. So unfortunately, we won't be able to take little Ladybug with us, but it's a good thing too because it is over 95 degrees, and I think it's way too much for her to be out there, you know, doing her thing, strutting her stuff. Um, so she's doing really, really good. She got to get a little walk-in yesterday, just around the apartment complex and everything. So as I was saying, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, if you guys would like to see some type of content from me, if you guys want to see more like food reviews, or maybe more types of games from the casino, if you guys want to see maybe like some kind of scratchers and stuff like that, just let me know. Type a message and stuff like that, because I want to be all across the board and everything, where it's like scratchers, slots, Keno, food, hotel, Vegas, anything and everything and stuff like that, and especially when we get back to doing our adventures with Ladybug. Oh, okay, so you delivered bread. Oh, that's pretty awesome. For 27 years and at Walmart here in Florida. Nice, nice. That is really cool. Yeah, now, my mom, when she was in Pennsylvania, she worked for a cleaner. So she used to be the dry cleaning person and stuff like that. And then she went on to be a nurse. So I'm just chilling, waiting for my day to start. I don't like to rush to work. I like to mosey to work, kind of, just start my day and just do my thing and not have to feel rushed. So then that way I'm kind of in a little bit of a better mood, because if I am rushed, then I'm like, oh my God, I just barely got here, and then I'm not focused or relaxed, or, I'm already having issues and stuff like that. I don't like to start my day with issues. So I don't think anybody does. But, So I kind of just chill, eat my breakfast. And then I was thinking too, I was wondering if, like, maybe during a live, not only just trying to do like multi-card Keno, but I was thinking about doing some of the video poker. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that. If you guys would be more interested in doing like video poker or the multi-card Keno, because they do have all that stuff on the multi-card, because it says like, like you got your poker, you got your Keno, you got this and you got that on the different sides and stuff like that. So you guys can let me know if you guys are interested in doing that, and then you can tell me which cards I should save, because I'm not very good at poker. I don't know anything about it and stuff. So you guys can tell me what to save, what to get rid of and stuff. So we'll try that out and everything. I want to do some in the next couple of weeks, like walking around different locations. Now I want to check out, because we have Knott's Berry Farm over here, and we also have Universal Studios, which is more like towards LA. It's like Hollywood area. Knott's and Disneyland are more Anaheim and stuff like that. So I wouldn't mind trying to go over there and just like kind of walking around. and filming, I would be more prone to buying an annual pass for Knott's than I would Disneyland, only because of the fact that Knott's Berry Farm, it's so much cheaper. It's like you can get an annual pass at Knott's. Good morning, WGWCO. Hello from Colorado. Knott's, like their annual pass is pretty much the day price of one day over at Disneyland, which is insane. Now, I know Disneyland is so much better, but I have not been to Disneyland since, well, we haven't actually gone and walked through Disneyland since the pandemic, but we did do a food tasting that they had. They had a food tasting. Okay, so you're parked now? That's good. I'm glad to hear that. So I'm just gonna just eat. Now, I don't really like the rides at Knott's. Okay, so you're not a big poker player. And you've been to Disney. Okay. Hold on. I totally agree with you. Okay. Now, mine was more like the 80s. We grew up, we had an annual pass to Knott's Berry Farm, and we would go once a year to Disneyland. Even in the 80s, it was super expensive. Now, as a kid growing up, we used to go all the time to Knott's, and it was even better when it was summer break and stuff like that. We could go a lot. But the rides, I loved the rides when I was a kid. Now they went more roller coasters, and I'm not a big roller coaster person. I mean, the last time that I went, okay, oh, you love the motorcycle ride at Knott's? And I don't know if you remember this, but they had a soapbox car racer where you would get into like what are these soapbox cars, and they had like 3 or 4 tracks, and you kind of would race against people and stuff like that, and so it was always it was kind of weird because I had 2 older brothers, so either I would be alone by myself, or one of my brothers would be alone by themselves, and we'd be in the car. So but it was always fun going over there and stuff like that. And then we did the little sky jump parachute and everything. But I don't like heights, so I didn't really particularly care for that one. But we had a lot of fun when we were kids and everything. But but Knott's has changed. They're more into roller coasters now. Disneyland has one over on California Adventure side, and then they have 2 smaller ones with you got Thunder Mountain, and then you've got the Space Mountain. And I really can't. Oh yeah, the jelly's the best. But now it's really weird. You go there now, and they have Smuckers. I don't understand it. They're not using their Knott's jelly and stuff. So, we used to always eat at the chicken, Mrs. Knott's Chicken restaurant. We would always eat there. It was really a great thing for breakfast and stuff like that. And you used to get chicken and these homemade biscuits, and they would give you the Mrs. Knott's jelly and stuff. And now they switched it to you get Smuckers. And it's like the whole experience is to go and, have the Knott's Berry Farm. I think it would be better if you had the Knott's Berry Farm jelly, because then people will taste that and then they will want to buy the jelly but that's just me. So we're gonna try and go there. I don't want to. I like Universal, but it's more for walking around for me. So I don't want to buy any passes or anything like that. But they do have a really big area in Universal. It's like a whole like little walkway area. They have a whole bunch of different stuff over there. So that'd be cool. Majority of the rides at Universal make me sick because I have like I get motion sickness, so you can't even take me up into the mountains without me getting all woozy and everything like that. I don't really particularly care to I know that when you go down to certain casinos in San Diego, a lot of them are with the windy roads, and that makes me kind of nauseous and stuff like that, so I really can't handle it. And even if I'm the driver, it still makes me crazy. Oh yeah, with the e-ticket and everything, yeah. We had done that a bunch of times. Okay. So Doris says a scratching challenge between me and Michael. That's a great idea. So thank you for sharing that. That is definitely something that we can do. I'll have him pick like 3 tickets or 4 tickets, and then I'll pick 4 tickets, and we'll do a scratch off. Sounds like a great idea. And if you guys ever want me to try out patterns, like I know that I haven't gone to like the casino as much, but you know, when I do go, I will be going August 27th. Well, I'll be going this Saturday, so I can always make some videos and everything like that. Well, yes, definitely off camera. Okay, so if you guys want me to try certain patterns and everything like that, I know Doris has this awesome, I call it a frog on a log. It might be turtles, but it just rhymes better with frogs and logs. So I apologize, Doris, if I'm messing up your pattern. But yeah. You guys can always drop in the comments below what type of pattern you want me to play, and I'll do like a $20 video where I can do like a little challenge to see if, you know, how it worked with the numbers and everything. All right. So thank you guys so much for being a part of my live. Oh, you just played the same 7 numbers over and over and over and over and over? Oh, okay. That's like me. I have my so as of right now, it's Doris, David H, me, Michael, Becky A, my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law. So it's 7 people so far. I'm gonna put in the community board to post it out there and everything, so that way the prior people can kind of, you know, set it up and stuff like that, and say if they're wanting in. Yeah, I just didn't want to put it too soon. I like to post it like the week of and stuff like that, you know, so that way oh yes, I'm losing my mind, but yes, Marino. So that's 8. 8 people. Sorry. Yeah, so we have 8 people in the group pool, which is not bad. So, I apologize. I'm not looking at my paperwork and stuff like that and trying to remember off the top of my brain. And it's Monday. So, so yeah, so we got that going on. I kind of would prefer to probably go to Pachanga just to get some different scenery. And now it's funny because Pachanga doesn't have any 4-card Keno. They have just all the, single cards, and then they have multi-card. But they do have Power Keno, and they have a few different types. They got the typical classic Keno, caveman Keno, Cleopatra Keno, and then Power Keno, and the multi-card Keno. But they don't have a lot of the fancy. They don't have Buffalo. They don't have Da Vinci Diamonds. They don't have any of those ones, which is fine with me because I feel like those type of games are more, they're really hit or miss. They're really volatile. Well, they might have like the 4-card, but I'm talking about like 4-card Cleo or 4-card Caveman. I've only been there 3 times. So if they do have 4-card, I do have to look at it to see. But I definitely want to get some different scenery and stuff like that. So I'm probably leaning more towards going to Pachanga and stuff. And then the week after, we'll be going to Saboba. So yeah. And hello, Max Frax. Thank you so much for being on here. Oh, no. You're fine. Yeah, like I can't really quite remember exactly everything that they have there, just because I think last year was the first time that I went to Pachanga. So, yeah, I've been getting my butt kicked over there so much recently. I'm lucky enough if I walk out with the money I came in with. If not, I'm losing. And and that's fine, because I'm choosing to go there and everything like that, I look at it like, if I'm going to spend it, I'm okay with not having it and stuff like that, I'm not going to go if I'm in desperation to need the money. It's always pay bills first, then have fun. Well, I'm glad you won a jackpot back in June. I haven't even won. The most that we won. I have not won a hand pay since. And I have to think about this. What year it was? It was probably about 2016 or 2017. One of those 2 years. That's the last time I won a hand pay over at Yamaba. Now, I did win a good amount, but that was at the beginning of the year. Hi, SoCal Slots. How are you? Sorry, I forgot to turn off my notifications. Yeah, and it's funny though, because I will end up going there and then I'll be like, what was I thinking? Like, why didn't I try going to a different casino? Sometimes I do want to try and branch out and go to different places and stuff like that. But thank you, Doris. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Pachanga has been pretty good to me and stuff like that. Like the last well, I've only been there 3 times. The first time I broke even. Second time we went, I got a hand pay. And then third time we went with James Spitzer, and I believe I got like a 7 out of 8 or something like that. It wasn't a hand pay, but it was good. Um, exactly. It's the drive home of shame going, dang, why did I go there? I should have not gone this morning. But you know what? You have fun playing and stuff like that, and it is what it is and stuff like that. I love Keno, and I know that you're not always going to have perfect wins. You're going to have fluctuation and stuff like that, and then there's going to be times where you're going to have like a dead zone, and then you're going to have like, the rainbows and sunshines and stuff like that, so yeah. But I figure this, if you go and you have fun, and you lose, okay? But if you go and you're like freaking the heck out when you lose, or getting so upset when you lose, then you probably shouldn't have played and stuff. Because to me, it's about the fun and everything. I like going for the fun. And this last time, you used to do well at Pachanga. Okay, so I went last year. It was, I want to say around September of last year. I don't know. It's on one of my videos and everything like that. I drove down to go visit my nieces, and we stopped at Pachanga one day, and then the next time we went, I think it was October, and we had like a celebration or something. Like, I don't know if I had like 300 subscribers or something like that, but yeah, I did a subscriber special and stuff like that, and then I ended up winning a hand pay. And then the third time we went, we did a meet and greet with James Spitzer and Ellen, and I did pretty decent and stuff like that. I was able to walk out with money, so that was good. But it wasn't a hand pay, so yeah, I try not to go with too much money, because at the end of the day, I have Michael with me, and so we try and split evenly. So if I go with 100, he goes with 100, and we kind of, just go back and forth. So unfortunately, like our budget is like doubled, because it's both of us playing and not just one person. So and usually if I'm doing bad, he's doing good, or if he's doing good, he's doing bad, I'm doing good. But then there is that chance where we're both doing bad. But okay, so SoCal, hold on, let me pull that up because I can't read. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so SoCal says the only time I had hit a grand jackpot has been at Pachanga. They just don't let me film freely. So okay, so I actually called them up, and okay, so I called them up and everything, and they told me that I could go live. And I've gone down there, and I've video recorded, and I haven't had a problem video recording. I'll find out when I go down there if I have a problem going live. But I did call and ask them, and they said that it was okay. So I don't know, maybe it's like depending on the manager or whoever, or if somebody's just maybe loud. I'm not really positive how that works, but we'll figure it out. As long as I don't get banned, it's all good. But Okay, so Max Frost, the closest casino is, I know, that darn Yamava. And, oh nice, you hit 3 jackpots. And so SoCal, what do you play typically? Are you like, Dollar Storm? Do you, do the Lightning Links? uh, Well, that would be kind of hard for me because, what are you guys going to watch? So, yeah. And, I think, and it's weird too because I think that, people can complain because they see a camera and stuff like that, and then they're thinking, oh, I don't want to be on camera and stuff like that. But, in a way, you're banning yourself from San Manuel. Yeah, so I think that we all have to, I think if we're just, I think it depends on where you're going to be sitting at and stuff like that, because there's some Keno that is on the main floor, and it has some slots behind. So I don't normally go over there to do the filming. This would be the first time I would actually be doing a live over there. So I don't know. Who knows? And stuff like that. We'll figure it out together and stuff. But if not, Paula Casino is just down the way. Harris is just down the corner. It is what it is. So we can always go over there, mosey on over and stuff. So, but yeah, so I usually go to the far corner because there's a whole Keno section. Yeah, and that's the only thing though is that the bad part is I am motion sensor type person. I get sick on, like, I've never actually tried going on a cruise because I'm a little iffy about how I'm going to feel. But I did the Catalina boat to go across, and that was horrible. I have to be on the top deck, and pretty much I need to fall asleep on the benches, or I'm toast for that day. When I went to Harrah's for that Everyone Loves Slots or event that we had over there, that was hard for me because I was not realizing that it was going to be a windy road, and so I was the passenger, and we were driving down there, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to die. And I was okay for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it hit me, and I got a horrible headache. I didn't really want to even eat. So yeah, I was a hot mess that day and stuff. So so now that I know that there's windy roads, I will be the driver. It seems to be a little bit better for me. And then we'll see from there and stuff, Hopefully I don't get like sick or anything like that. But yeah. That would be very interesting. The only thing that is right now is that I have the 2 events, so maybe I'll do it in September and stuff. So we'll try and head on over there. We'll try and go to Palma, and we'll try that out. And so, because that sounds pretty awesome and stuff to be able to go out there. And I actually don't mind the smaller casinos because I think, they're not like so crazy and stuff like that. But I'd be interested to check out other casinos and stuff. So, yeah. So we're just kind of just chilling here. I've got like 45 minutes before I have to start work. So thank you guys so much for coming on here. I'll probably just be on for like another 15 minutes, and then we'll just call it a day. And I hope everybody's having a blessed Monday and everything. So if you're not having a good day, have a good day. Yeah, so I'm I was waiting for the next sentence. Yeah, I am closest to Yamava. It's like a 25-minute drive from me. That's why I am always there. But we usually go about 2 times a year. We try and go 2 times, but sometimes it's only once. But we try and go 2 times a year to Vegas. This year we might possibly actually go 3 times. So, so this is going to be, yeah. So we just went for July for Keno Nation, and then we're planning on going in October to Granny Fest, and then we're gonna try and go for Christmas. One of my biggest dreams in the whole world has always been able to go to Vegas for Christmas, because I love Vegas and I love Christmas, and I've always wanted to be able to see like all the Christmas trees and everything like that. I'm a huge Christmas tree person, hence the reason why I have a Christmas tree up since the pandemic. Okay, so what is Granny Fest? Okay, Gamblin' Granny has her own channel, and I don't know if anybody wants to drop down the link for Gamblin' Granny. They have their own channel, and every year they do this thing called Granny Fest. And I didn't actually get to be a part of it last year because I just barely came into the scene as far as doing all the Keno and YouTube and things like that. But so I got to see a little bit of it last year. And they just get together, they have fun. They'll play music because her husband plays the guitar, and they'll just kind of just mingle, get to know each other. There's gonna be a bunch of different channels going, a bunch of people going. Well, you know what? SoCal Slots, that's not bad at all and stuff like that. My husband is not even a Keno player, and he does more slots, or he also likes to just do the tables and stuff like that, and you can't really get a lot of footage at the tables. So yeah, but I did do a small little snippet of the craps that he was playing, and stuff, and everybody seemed to love it. But as long as I can get just like him playing for a little bit, like a few minutes and stuff like that, they don't really mind, like a little bit of a video. But if not, I'd have to buy out a table. And that's something else that later on, like if we go down there and stuff like that, I would I would ask people, like, I need to find out how much a table is. Yes, the button slapper was at Yamava and stuff. So it was crazy. I love how I sit down, and you sit down and you go to play, and then you start to punch in your numbers, and you're putting in, like, okay, on this side you're putting in the numbers, and then all of a sudden on the far right side is where the numbers are coming in, and you think you have to erase the board, and then you're trying it again, and then you have to do this little like slow poke finger mode and stuff like that, where you have to slowly press it down, and it gets so frustrating, and then you want to move to another machine because that one sucked and stuff like that, and it's because people bang on the machines. And I wish that people would stop banging on the machines, because it ruins the machines. And you know what? It's interesting because, when you guys play slots, you really don't have to deal with this, because, people bang on the machines. That's, okay, yeah, it might mess up the calibration, but you don't have to punch in numbers. So it's very frustrating as a Keno player when you have to punch in numbers and your numbers that you're punching in don't even go. And then you have to like sit there and do some kind of maneuvering and stuff like that, you know. So now I know that as the buttons on the little board and everything, that can get messed up, and you might have to use the handle if there is a handle and stuff, you know. I've seen that happen before. But it's mainly the Keno machines, and might even be like video poker too. I'm not positive. But yeah. But that button pusher, man, I swear she was gonna break a finger. She was like, you know, and it was driving me nuts. Yeah, I avoid the concerts. I try not to go. Honestly, I don't. Okay, if is it just me, or am I the only one that does not like going on special events? I really don't like going to the casinos. Like, okay, so we got, I think it's a Labor Day coming up right now on September 3rd or something like that. I don't want to go to the casino on that day. I don't want to be a part of the casino. I don't want to look at the casino. I don't want to be near the casino, because to me, I feel like they tighten it down even more on special event days like that. So let me know if you guys feel the same way. Yes, Yamava is always, it's always busy. It doesn't matter. And yeah, I feel like they've been super tight since the pandemic. So yeah. Although I've seen other people win there, so I really can't say. I think sometimes I feel like it's just me, you know. They're like, oh, it's her. I don't like her. Lose. Yeah, holiday weekends, exactly, yeah. I wish I could go Monday through Friday. I just can't wake up early enough to go. Yeah, you know, dude, I couldn't believe it, because I was playing, so on Saturday I was playing, I finally got onto the Super Bowl Keno machine, and I was playing, and the lady sitting next to me was betting $10 bets. I couldn't believe it. I can't do that. That's too rich for my blood. But I was like, I mean, like, I was really hoping that that lady would hit that jackpot. But well, I went super early in the morning. So when I went super early in the morning and everything like that, I went over there, and they actually had 2 open spots. So I like jumped on it. So yeah. But I still can't believe, like, when people bet, you know, I mean, I guess if you have money, you can bet those type of bets, but I don't know. I'm not that rich, so I'd rather slow roll my way to the jackpot than, you know, than anything else. Although I do want to try like a lightning link or dragon link or something like that. I just am a little bit more skittish about trying it, because like with Keno, I'm betting a quarter, and even if I do the 4 card, it's $1. Ooh, so somebody got $1,500. $15 bet. Oh my God. That's crazy. Yeah. But I wouldn't mind doing it. I do the 4, like, it's a 4 card Wonderwall 4. And I don't mind that. I mean, technically it's $2.40 a bet, but you know, I probably should just try the straight lightning link and things like that, because it is a little bit, I know $15 is too rich. Like, I mean, I one time I accidentally had done a $10 bet, but I was lucky enough that I had gotten my money back on it with a 4. Like I hit 4 out of 10. Yeah, that sounds like a really awesome idea, to do the start off with the slow rolling and then kind of build your bankroll up, and then you can do bigger bets and stuff. You know, I totally agree with that, SoCal. And by the way, I am so excited. I will be able to meet you for the first time over at the event in Saboba. So that is so awesome and everything like that. So I'm excited. There's a few people I have not met yet, and I'll be able to, I haven't met Oh Yeah Slots, and I have not met Shinobi. So I'm really looking forward to going over there and meeting new people. All right. So on that note, I've got like 15 minutes before I have to mosey on into work. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for coming on here and saying hi and just chilling and talking with me and everything like that. Y'all have a blessed day. Have an awesome week. If you guys get to go to the casinos and stuff like that, I hope y'all win. And stay tuned for our weekends. Okay? All right. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.